Hello everybody. In the current affairs this week, the week ended 25th of August 2024. This week I wanted to talk about a report released on the jewelry sector. The report is an indicator of whatever are the trends which are happening on the economic front in the country and how the stock markets are taking up these changing economic trends. The basic shift that is happening in the economy is that the businesses are shifting from unorganized sector to the organized sector. When it comes to the jewelry business, the organized players in the jewelry business are growing at a rate which is much higher than the average rate at which the sector is growing. The organized players are growing 2 to 2.5 times more than the unorganized sector. The smaller players in the jewelry business who are in the organized sector are growing at a much faster pace than the larger players in the organized sector. The larger players in the organized sector are facing a compression of their margins. 2 years back, the margin of business for Titan was 14.4%, which has shrunk to 10%. When we compare the way the sales of the large players and the small players is, Titan today has a turnover of around 43,000 crores with 490 stores. Kalyan Jewellers, maybe 5-10 years it was nowhere. Today it has a turnover of more than 19,700 crores and 277 stores. Senco, which is recently listed, has got a turnover of 5,300 crores plus with 165 stores. When it comes to the way the stock markets are looking at these changing trends, Titan in last 1 year has appreciated by 17%, and in last 2 years it has appreciated by 48%. When you compare it with the way the smaller players are growing and the way the stock market is appreciating their growth, Kalyan Jewellers in last 1 year has appreciated by 171%, and in 2 years it has appreciated by 654%. While Senco Gold in last 1 year has appreciated by 163%, and in last 2 years, which is the time it got listed, it is a growth of 247%. So this is reflective of the trend which is happening in every other sector in the economy. And this trend was reflective on the way the stock markets behaved this week as well. The Nifty 50 appreciated by 2.8%, Nifty Mid Cap appreciated by around 3.5%, and Nifty Small Cap appreciated by a whopping 5.5%. The major constituents in the market which appreciated and participated in the positive trend was Nifty Metal, which appreciated by more than 5%, but Nifty Realty did not participate in the rally. One of the interesting analysis which I could make this week was that in last 1 year, the prices of crude have come down by around 2.5%. So this is a very positive news for India, that whatever is the trend of inflation, but crude has not contributed to the inflation in last 1 year at least. As far as the US markets are concerned, Nasdaq and S&P 500 both appreciated by around 1.5% each. One of the interesting indicators of the way the economy is moving is the sales of innerwears, and it is called that how the innerwear index is moving. When we look at the sales of innerwears in India, which is considered as an indicator as to how the economic trends are formalizing, the indications are that in the June quarter ended, the trends of sales of innerwear was strong, and so is the visibility And this is an indicator that the consumption in the economy and the strength of the economy is going to get better. We all think that any new invention would be warmly welcomed and accepted, and it would lead to a lot of change the way we behave in the times to come. Yes, that is true by and large. But I wanted to talk about the trend which has seen a different kind of a behavior, which is the sales of smartwatches. Initially, when the sales of smartwatches started, it picked up very well, and every youngster, everybody who was a little tech savvy wanted to have a smartwatch and wanted to be a fitness freak with the help of a smartwatch. But despite the fact that the people in India are becoming more and more fitness conscious, still the sales of smartwatches in India in the recent times is on a decline. So people would not accept every other thing which is a change, but they will accept it, evaluate it, and definitely act thereafter whether to be with the change or not. This is all for this week. Thank you.